And it's just very different. And I think it's way worth it because at some point you won't have this voice. And it's really nice to see all of these various voices and how it comes through. I think it's just way worth it, and I think that you should have it. It's something that you should have in your collection. So I just want to urge you to pick up a copy. I think it's only $20, $15. I mean, whatever. Y'all are rich, you got it. And so you do. Or Joe, take a check. I also want to recommend, because we're grown people here, most of us are grown. I know she's got her nephews and things upstairs. But you know what I have learned, by the way? You cannot corrupt the innocent. It's such a revelation, because it means you can say almost anything you want to say because they don't know what you're talking about anyway. You know what I'm saying? And that'll be another discussion, and we'll do it sometime when the children aren't around. But I want to say this. It's very important to fall in love. First of all, now it's spring and it's getting to be summer. You know, I never did understand why people wanted to like fall in love in the spring. I mean, it's something to do in the spring, but in the spring you can get out, you know. Well, it's warm, the weather's really nice, you know what I'm saying? What you need to do is enjoy this, you know, just go around. What the king of science say, but flower must not ever go from B to B to B. Why not? Why are we picking on the flower? Of course the flower should blow away into the wind and find somebody. You have to find somebody for winter, because it's cold and nasty. Nobody would be looking for somebody, love me, and it's, oh, it's too damn cold. You just can't. I mean, nobody can be bothered with it in the winter. You know what I'm saying? Your feet are cold, and I mean, just ugly things will happen. So you have to have your person by winter. Yeah, but now it's time to be looking. So I just want to recommend that you fall in love, because it really, it does so much for you. One, you start to look at yourself and think, oh my goodness, I need to get in better shape. But because you can't always cut the light out, you know what I'm saying? Once you get in better shape, then you say, oh my goodness, the other clothes don't fit, so you go and you get new clothes. Lots of just good things happen. Your attitude changes because you're smiling all the time because you're in love, and your friends are, girl, what you doing? I'm in love. Really good things. I wrote a book called Bicycles, and the book is actually anchored on two tragic events. One was the murder in Blacksburg, and the other was the April 17th assassinations in Blacksburg. And I teach at Virginia Tech, and so these things were twirling in my head, and making me incredibly sad. And at that point, I had also a personal tragedy, because my mother died on June 14th, and then my sister died 6 weeks later. So it was boom, 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 boom. It's just not a good time. And I try to say to myself, what will make this better? And the only thing to make the unacceptable better is love. Because there's no way. I mean, I would never look at a show called Criminal Minds. I don't want to enter a criminal mind. I don't want to understand it. I'm not interested in why they get that way. None of that. I'm not your girl for compassion. You know what I'm saying? The hell with that. I want something to cheer me up, you know. And so you're always looking for that. And I thought, how can I connect these tragic events? And the only dots that are going to connect it are love. And so you start to write love poems, and this is the beauty of it. The result of this deception is very strange to tell. For when I fool the people I fear, I fool myself as well. So I started writing love poems, and then of course I started to look better. I started to smile more. You know, so the little things that you do when you fall in love. And then pretty soon you're in love and somebody's in love with you, and it's like, it's working. It really is. And I realized I had connected these circles. And I realized if I put a handle on it, I would have a bicycle, which is how we got the title of the book, Bicycles. I wanted to share this poem. I like boiled turnips, boiled potatoes, boiled rutabagas with butter and sea salt, but not every day. I like fried Virginia flounder, fried sand dabs, fried smelts, but usually only on Friday nights. I want drop biscuits, miniature Parker House rolls, extra thin white bread when I uncharacteristically make a sandwich. I like garlic straight off the vine, anchovies anytime, and good red wine because I'm too old to drink cheap. I like to pound and grill my veal. I rub my beef in a special chili mixture. I really don't eat anyone else's ground meat. In other words, I'm normal. So this is the question. Why am I so enchanted with you?